Alright then. Hello everyone, welcome back to Alone in My Shed. This is episode number 3. Today I'm going to be responding to a comment that I had of a man called Jim. So, Jim has asked for a comparison between the Garmin Golf app and the Awesome Golf app. There's been a lot of difference between the two. As you've heard in my previous videos, I prefer the Awesome Golf app. But for today, I'm going to be forgetting about all of that, and I'm going to be testing from the beginning, like I've never played either of them. I'm going to be first testing the Garmin app, and then after I'm going to be testing the Awesome Golf app. We're going to be running a few different features and testing the accuracy, the easiness of the app, and all overall, basically. Start playing. So I haven't warmed up once again. As you know me, I've came straight into the shed and we're going to be running a video. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be hitting my 7-iron. Just hold on a second. For some reason this is running a bit slow. So here is where you can type in your distance between the Garmin and the ball. So I do have a 7-foot distance, and I'm going to be hitting my 7-iron. So this is your driving range app, driving range section on the Garmin app. This is all that you see so far. As you'll see, is I'll hit a shot. Okay, then it comes up and it reads it. It gives 72 yards, carry distance of 66, and 3 yards left. So that's the information that gives you there, which is quite good information. Can't knock that, keeps me happy. The other thing we can do though is we can also have a few other screens that we look at, which tells you a bit more information. So if we were to go on to, well, that's quite interesting to show you. So if you click this little square and pen down on the bottom, you can take notes on your shots. That's quite a useful thing if you don't have a notepad with you. So if we click the 3 lines in the bottom left and we click on data fields, that there is the data from the shot that I've just taken. So this gives you a more in-depth reading. So it gives you the same carry and total, carry deviation, total deviation, club speed, ball speed, launch angle, launch direction, club face. These are all really good stuff and good pieces of information that you'll need to understand on improving your golf swing and how you're swinging at the ball. So that, if I was to hit another shot, we can keep that on and it'll give me the data. Unfortunately, it does not show me at the same time the driving range screen, which is a screen I prefer to use, but it gives me the details of my swing, so you can compare your shots, see how close you are, see if there's any similarities, see if there's anything you need to change. So that screen is also a great screen. We'll go bottom left again, and we'll go ball impact. This gives you a bit more detail and gives you more photogenic, is that the word? Shows you your attack angle, your launch angle, and your club face. So if I was to close my club face right off and hit the ball very far left, okay, it will tell me that the launch direction is left by 24 degrees. The face to path is 6.8. So see, even the side spin and the back spin. I do recommend for the spin ratings to be more accurate is that you use those aluminum dots, like I've explained with this tape, as it does bounce off the radar and it gives you more accurate readings from the radar. It just measures the ball as it's spinning around the radar's bouncing off that reflected dot, and it gives it a more accurate reading. So from that page, the next page that you would be looking at is your swing playback. I don't have the settings because I don't have I do because I'm talking to you. I don't have a camera to record my swing and link it up to the app on that, and I cannot speak on that particular part of the app because I've never used it. I've never tried it, but there is more reviews on YouTube, so I have seen maybe 1 or 2 that talk about the swing playback. So for future reference, that would be something that I could do for you guys. Have a look at getting a new camera and setting that up. The conditions, so if we click on the weather conditions, it says about my location. I'm in Amble, England, perfect. I'm 19 foot above sea, it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit, quite cold. And all this stuff will determine and change the ball flight and the distances and all that stuff. If you have further readings, such as you can see here, the altitude and the humidity and the temperature, if that's changed or different in the area that you're in, so maybe you're inside and you're not in a garage and it's warmer in the house, you can change that there. So it does give you a chance to change and deviate with the settings into your condition to try and get the best readings as possible. That is fantastic. So the session stats, that's a button which basically just shows you that where your shots have gone on the session that you've had, and you can click on your shot once it loads. So that you're able to click on the shot that you have hit more recently, and you can see the stats from that shot. So that one that went really left, I could click on that shot no matter where I am on the no matter how long I've been playing for, and I can see why that's happened, how bad it's happened, and see all the readings from that shot. So that's also quite a nice function. So we're going to end the session. I'm going to delete that because I definitely don't want that in my readings. Home Tee Hero. So I don't think I have it. Yeah, so you do have to purchase it. Home Tee Hero is basically where you can play your home courses around the area. So for me, my home course is Warkworth, about 5 minutes up the road, 10 minutes up the road. I haven't tested it, so I can't speak on it. I will look at purchasing that for you guys so you can have a better understanding of that. But it means I can play Warkworth. So it gives the holes and the readings of the holes, and basically I can play my home course. Weekly tournaments, that's another thing that you'll probably have to purchase yet. But it just means that if you're playing against other people with Garmin, some of you guys could play me if you were to purchase one. And you can have weekly tournaments around the world. You can click on the same things, and whoever's competing with the Garmin will come up in a reading, and you can basically compete. Last thing we're going to do on the Garmin app is we're going to go back into the driving range. As you can see, you can also have the Crooked Creek, the Green Valley, and the Palm Island. That's your approach shot. So that's basically where they have certain greens around the area or certain islands, and you have to hit within a certain yardage to hit those islands and hit on the green and initially improve yourself. So we're going to go to the distance range again. We're going to select the 7-iron. Okay, what I'm going to be doing for future references, I'm going to be hitting 10 shots, okay? And I'll not talk through those shots, I'll just blitz off the 10 shots, and we'll see the data from them, see the yardages from them, and try, and what we'll do is we'll compare it to the Awesome Golf app once we get there. So my 10 shots are about to happen now. Alright, so I've hit 10 shots there. Quite in a fast pace, but obviously on the recording it's going to be sped up even more. My opinion is that I am at least 30 yards short of where I should be hitting it. Fair enough, some of that can be human error and the variables of me actually hitting the ball. But even the shots where I think that's a really nice shot, it's came up 20 yards short of where I should be hitting. Looking at the data, none of them have passed 150 yards. That is not good. That's not the way that I hit the 7 iron. And a lot of those shots I did feel like I'd connected. But if we look at the data, the spread of them is also not great. Consistency wise, I would like to think I was a little bit better than that on consistency. But who knows, I might have generally hit the shot that way. So what we're going to do now is we're going to screenshot that. So just before we move on to there, the easiness of the Garmin, pretty easy. You go on and you calibrate your device and stuff like that, and it's pretty much instant. You go up and you set up and you can hit and it reads it. So the easiness of it, I agree, it's pretty damn easy to work. So that for me gets a tick. The accuracy, nah, we're about to see, so I'm not going to give him a final word on it. But so far I don't think it's that accurate. Overall, easiness, the functions that it has, it's pretty good. It's pretty good that you can see all the different functions. You can see the angles and the ball flights and all that different type of stuff. That's all available on the Garmin app, and for that, fair play to them. Well done. They've done everything that they can to try and make it as best as they possibly can, other than the accuracy. So, moving on to the Awesome Golf app. We click on the Garmin. It's already been connected through the Garmin app. So, it's there already. We have the competitions, the shootouts, the virtual golf. So the virtual golf is basically just playing rounds of golf. Competitions are the same. Anyone using Awesome Golf, we can compete on the Awesome Golf app, and there'll be weekly competitions, monthly competitions, whatnot, daily competitions. The shootout, I'm not quite sure what shootouts are. Super Splash, Boat Blast, Hop Between Islands, Get Hole in One. We'll go on the Boat Blast quickly. We'll go medium. Oh. Ah, okay. You know what this is? This is battleships. No way. So this is battleships for golf. 31 yards for the boat right in front. I have a 7 iron, but I'll just try and chip one there. Oh my gosh, that's left. Right, sorry. You have sunk my battleship. Look at that. Well, that's awesome. Funny enough, it's on the Awesome Golf app. That's really cool. I like that. I might have that another shot a bit later on. So there's other games on the shootouts where you can say it's Super Splash, chip into pools to score. The Wrecking Ball, destroy the towers, raise them to the ground. So that's awesome. But what we're going to be looking at is the range. Now, unlike the Garmin, there's other things you can do on the range on the Awesome Golf app. So there's coaching. So the coaching can help out. Basically, it gives you tips and gives you advice on what you're doing wrong in the eyes of the golf world, and helps you try and correct that. The approach shots is basically like the island green kind of stuff, where you work around between your certain yardages and try and hit greens from certain distances. Your club distances means that you can select your clubs and you can dial in your club distances. So if I click 7 iron, I can hit 10 shots of the 7 iron and see where the yardages are, and it saves that. It saves the distances that I hit onto my 7 iron. So it means that I can revert back to that and say the last session or 3 sessions ago, I was hitting this with my 7 iron. So that's pretty cool. So we're gonna go shot by shot. As you can see here, there's an overview and there's also detail. This is something that the Garmin did not offer. The overview is initially gives you about your carry distance, it gives you your ball spin, it gives you your launch angle, it also shows you your flight, and initially it's like being at the driving range. So we'll click on that and we'll click play. I've got a 7 iron, so you select your club. Swing speed, fast and slow. I think that's quite interesting to help work with the type of golfer you are. So here we go. I'm just going to hit a little, I'm not going to give too much away, but I'm just going to hit a little fun shot with a 7 iron. There's the ball flight. It says left. I agree, it was left. It comes up down on the bottom right. It says the way that you hit it with your club path, and it says where the ball path has left the club. Next to that, it says that the carry distance is 97, the total distance was 110. The launch angle is 24 degrees. I had backspin on the ball of 6,000, however I'm not using the silver tape just at the moment, so we'll ignore that. And it's got the club head speed and the ball speed of leaving the club. So all that stuff is just there for when we're using the regular overview of the Awesome Golf app. So there's another shot for you. Comes up on your right hand side saying what? Pull fade. That's gone 116 carry, 124 total. My club path and the ball is going, what's that, over the top. So I'm going to try and get that club coming underneath, see if it registers a bit more. To be fair, that straightened it up. It didn't exaggerate it, so maybe that's what I need to be working on. But that's also nice to know. So the other function is, we go back, we go range, we go shot by shot, detail. Now, the detail part of the app is exactly what it says on the tin. It has got a lot of detail. It still has the overview, so it still has the shot and the tracer, which is awesome, but even more so, it comes up with all the data of your shot. So from there, we can easily tell that that shot went 113 yards carry, 119 total. The roll was 6.9 yards. That's already an extra piece of data we didn't have from a Garmin. Got the launch, the height, the descent. It comes up, pull fade, it comes up with absolutely everything you ever need to know about your golf shot. And this is why I really, really like the Awesome Golf app. So I'm going to be hitting 10 quick shots using the Awesome Golf app. And then afterwards, we're going to go back inside and we're going to compare and see the difference and see basically which one I prefer to use and why. So 10 shots coming up. Bad shot. So that's us finished with the driving range on the awesome golf app. All I'm gonna say is I cut my thumb really badly yesterday. So that pain is actually affecting that golf shot a fair bit. Even though how hard I tried to not worry about it. Straight out the box, awesome golf app. It's read my shots exactly the way that I would have pictured them. The shots I've really fluffed and really missed, picked up perfectly. The consistency of me hitting left of the line, and the consistency of the distance. I'm not hitting my maximum distance. Thumb's killing, but also this is a warm up. I haven't warmed up properly. But that being said, I would say it read my distances perfectly. The ease of it, of using the awesome golf app, easy as anything. The fact that you can get so much data so quickly and so easy as well is incredible. All the different things that you can actually do on the awesome golf app. That's all we just saw before. The battleships. Wow, that's just a bit of fun. But it means you're gonna get out here and you're gonna play a bit of golf and you're gonna work on a few shots and work on your yardages. My personal opinion is the same as it was before, even though we're trying to forget that I'd ever used them, is that the awesome golf app suits me a lot more down to the tee. The accuracy is good, the ease is good, let alone the graphics as well. If there's any information that I have missed which you are looking to find out, as always, please comment, let me know. As you already know, this video is a response to Jim. So Jim, I hope this has helped you a little bit at least to understand the difference between the two. Goes for everyone. If I've missed anything, let me know. Let me know in the comments. I'm more than happy to come straight back into the garage, do another video for you, and we'll see about how we can answer your question. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope I haven't rambled too much. I'm sorry the golf is pretty poor at the moment, but I will get up to scratch for you. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope all your Christmas and New Year's gone well. And thank you so much for the subscribers. I think I've got like 12 now. Thanks for the likes and the views. It's so amazing. So thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next one. See ya.